Belling the cat. There was a grocery in a town. Plenty of mice lived in that grocer's shop. Food was in plenty for them. They ate everything and spoiled all the bags. They also wasted the bread, biscuits, and fruits of the shop. The grocer got real worried. So he thought, I should buy a cat and let it stay at the grocery. Only then I can save my things. He bought a nice big fat cat and let him stay there. The cat had a nice time hunting the mice and killing them. The mice could not move freely now. They were afraid that any time the cat would eat them up. The mice wanted to do something. They held a meeting and all of them tweeted, "We must get rid of the cat. Can someone give a suggestion?" All the mice sat and brooded. A smart looking mouse stood up and said, "The cat moves softly. That is the problem. If we can tie a bell around her neck, then things will be fine. We can know the movements of the cat." "Yes, that is the answer," started all the mice. An old mouse slowly stood up and asked, "Who would tie the bell?" After some moments, there was no one there to answer this question. Moral: empty solutions are of no worth. The two frogs. Two frogs were playing on a rainy day. Slowly, they hoped and hoped came into a house. There was a churn of milk. Both the frogs fell into the churn. Both the frogs tried for some time, but in vain. One of the frogs lost hope and said, "I can't swim anymore," and he drowned to the bottom. The other did not lose hope. He kept on swimming. His movements churned the milk into batter. The frog climbed onto a pat of butter and hopped out of the churn. Moral: God helps those who help themselves. The Hare and the Lion. A lion was getting fed up of hunting. He called all animals and passed an order. "Every day, one of you should come by yourself as my prey." All animals started to obey this order. It was the hare's day. The hare was very sad, as he was going to the lion's den. He came across an old well. He looked into it. It was very deep and dangerous. He made a plan to his mind. The lion was very angry that no animal had come that day. The hare slowly came towards the lion. The lion roared, "Why are you late?" The hare humbly replied, "Oh, my way, another lion chased me. I got away with much difficulty to give my life to you, your majesty." The lion was pleased with the hare, but the thought of another lion in the jungle made him angry. The lion roared, "Do you know where he lives?" The hare replied, "Yes, sir. Please come with me." The hare took the lion to the old well. He said, "Sir, that lion lives in this well." The lion peeped into the well. He mistook his reflection for another lion. He roared, and there was an echo. He thought that the other lion was roaring too, and jumped into the well. That was the end of the lion. Moral: wisdom can win might. The salt vendor and his donkey. There was a salt vendor in a village. He used to buy salt from a nearby town. He had a donkey to carry this salt load. There were many streams to be crossed to reach the town. One day, the vendor was returning after his purchase. The donkey was loaded with salt bags. While they were crossing a stream, accidentally the donkey slipped and fell into the stream. A lot of salt got dissolved in the water. When the donkey got up, the load became very light. From that day, whenever the vendor returned from town after salt purchase, the donkey began to tumble halfway across one stream or the other. The vendor became suspicious. Once the vendor purchased bales of cotton and loaded his donkey with bales of cotton. The donkey felt the load to be unusually light. He thought, today I am going to tumble and this load is going to become much more lighter. On their way home, as usual, the donkey tumbled and fell into a stream. But alas, when the donkey tried to get up, the load pulled the donkey down. The cotton had absorbed water and became heavier. The vendor gave hard beatings to make the donkey get up and walk. From then, the donkey never tumbled while crossing streams. Moral: avoiding work leads to more work.